Hi ladies, it's Anne here. I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about emergency funds. And I know it's not the most fun topic, to think about what would happen if you lose your job, or you get sick, or you get divorced, or for whatever reason you need a big buffer of money, for those kind of emergencies. All right, so an emergency fund is simply that. It's a larger amount of money that you have set aside in a savings account that you can access really quickly if you need it. So it shouldn't be invested in any way. And a lot of people ask, so how much do I need to save up in my emergency fund? So it depends a little bit on a few different factors. So I think if you are the main breadwinner in the family, for instance, or you have people who depend on your salary, like children or somebody else, then I think it's important to have a little bit bigger buffer, to have a bigger amount. And the range is normally between 3 to 12 months of living costs. And so on the really low end it would be 3 months, and on the high end it could be 12 months or more of living expenses. And that includes, everything that you need to pay for each month, like your housing, transport, food and everything, but really without any luxuries. So so on the low end we have 3 months, and this is when you, for instance, you live in a household where both people are earning really well. It can be really easy for you to find another job if you lose your job, for instance, or and you're really comfortable with the uncertainty of not having such a big cash buffer. And on the higher end, then on the other hand, if you have around up to 12 months set aside for your living costs as an emergency fund, that would be, for instance, if you're single and you have maybe you have kids who depend on you, you have a lot of costs, running costs, and you might be working in in a field where it's not that easy to find another job, or maybe you have your own business, so it's more uncertain for that reason, for instance. And you also might not be comfortable having less than a year of expenses saved up, because it's really very personal what we feel comfortable with having. So yeah, I definitely recommend to have an emergency fund, because it gives you a lot of peace of mind if you don't have it right now, and it just makes it easier to sleep at night, that you have some money set aside if something would happen. And if you're struggling to save up for that kind of emergency fund, the reason can be that you're not really saving up for things in parallel that every now and then happens, like you want to go on a vacation, or you need a new car, or you need a new computer, or for some other reason you maybe don't want to work for some time, or big costs that come up like that, they can really deplete your emergency fund. So in parallel to saving up for emergency fund, it's also good then to start saving up for those known expenses, bigger ones that come every few months or even years. So I hope this helped you today, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.